Hey y'all, Heather Gray here, the Lyme Boss, functional practitioner, bioenergetic practitioner. I just wanted to share something with you folks. I know you may have seen, if you're new to my email list or new to my social media, welcome. To the other folks that have been hanging around a little while, you might be like, what the heck is she up to? You know, truth be told, I am a practitioner at heart, right? I overcame undiagnosed Lyme disease. I've had it for over 27 years. Mold toxicity, reversed 2 autoimmune diseases, no longer suicidal. And then I spent tens of thousands of dollars on my education, went back to school, became a functional practitioner, multiple advanced certifications in mold, DNA, other things. The one thing I'm not is a marketer. The one thing I'm not is great at building a business. And so if you've been seeing me kind of scattered lately, that's why. It's because I've been kind of throwing shit at a wall to see what sticks. I'm so passionate about what I do and about staying in business and being able to help. Last year I filed bankruptcy. Having a chronic disease and building a new business can be expensive. And, I did what I did so that I could stay in business because I really, truly believe in the process that I can do for people. It really changes people's lives. If you don't believe me, go to my website, look at the testimonials. I am a walking, living proof of that as well. But, so Lyme disease is always going to be my heart. That's where my heart's at because that was the biggest culprit in my life. But so was weight loss, lost over 100 pounds in my life. Addictions, mental health issues, autoimmune. So yes, my messages are geared towards Lyme, and anybody can benefit from a lot of the stuff that I put out there into the world because it doesn't matter whether it's cancer or diabetes or Alzheimer's. They all have a foundational, fundamental aspect to it that you have to address. And so that's the same with the podcast. So even though the podcast, the name is The Lyme Boss, don't think that there's not something in there for you, because I guarantee you can learn something from the amazing people I have on that show, from all walks of holistic health, mental health, environmental toxins, psychedelics, like you name it. The more controversial, the better, because that's typically how I got better. There's no way in hell I'd be standing here today talking to you folks if I followed the conventional, non-controversial route. So what I'm trying to say is even though you don't have Lyme disease and you might wonder, what am I doing on your list? Why am I going to listen to you? I'm saying there's a home for you here too. And like I said, Lyme are my homies. Those are the folks that I swear to God were like originally gaslighted. If you looked up the original definition in the dictionary of gaslit, you're going to see a picture of a Lyme client. So I have to continue to keep screaming and yelling at the top of my lungs and helping people not focus on treatment, because that's where the magic lies, is when you focus on everything else but treatment, right? Boost your immune system. It's amazing what our bodies can do when given the tools that it needs. So like I said, to those who are new here, welcome. I'm sure you'll find something inspiring. You'll learn something. And if you do, please share that. Like, I don't know if you guys realize how hard it is to be a small business owner, to be an entrepreneur. Every other day, I swear to God, that's my husband's part-time job, is keeping my head on straight and keeping me from quitting. Because yes, believe it or not, even with a calling as big as mine, I struggle. I struggle staying in it almost every single day, especially when I'm living paycheck to paycheck, when I'm watching these influencers who have absolutely no business talking about medical advice, have 20, 30, 40,000 followers. And I'm, wondering if I'm going to be able to buy groceries next week. Like it's a little bit of a mind fuck. I'm not going to lie. And, it takes you folks' wonderful support, sharing my content, right? Liking things, clicking on things, subscribing things. You have no idea how much that makes a huge difference. And a small business owner, a practitioner like myself, who is really trying to make a huge, huge difference in this world. So let's go back to the original part of this conversation, was that, you know, those folks that have been following me for a while, and you may have seen some sporadic emails coming through lately and going, Heather, what the hell are you doing? And they were really informal. They were really kind of clinical. And I want to apologize about that, because in just pumping out content and doing this and doing that, I kind of lost my way for a little bit and forgot who it was and what I'm trying to do here on this planet. So if you guys have seen any of those, I'm apologizing from the bottom of my heart. You all deserve better than that. You all deserve a more human touch. And I'm going to try my very hardest to keep that heart-centered connection with you folks, because I am truly, truly blessed in this world of information overload that you open, listen, follow things, and like things. So truly, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you to everybody else here who's new. Welcome. And, you know, feel free to respond back to any of those emails. I'm always looking for what you folks are really looking for. You know, so if you have ideas, you like ideas around content or talks that you want me to do on, guests that you want me to bring in, you know, this isn't the Heather Gray Show. This really is for you folks. So I'm open to feedback. And much love to you all. Stay tuned.